Hello, 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 Sagittarius. Welcome back. If this is not your first time here, I appreciate you for your love and support. Big hugs and kisses to you. If this is your first time, stay with me for a little while. I might have something for you. Welcome to the House of Petals. I am Big Lee. Y'all, don't nobody call me Big Lee, but y'all calling me Big Lee today, okay? If you don't know me, and if you do know me, then again, welcome back. Sagittarius, how are you feeling today? How are you doing? Divine rising, divine afternoon, divine evening. Whenever you come across this energetic check-in, we are officially in Cancer season, but please remember, Sagittarius, that these messages are timeless. They have found you right where you are, right when you needed them, okay? Um, we are in Cancer season. We have a full moon in Capricorn coming up. So, with those two things being said, please be mindful that home, health, romance, career, family, okay, those themes will be highlighted, okay, during this time, during this next month, next couple of weeks. Y'all know I'm an astrological girly, so I'm gonna drop a couple of tidbits for you to be aware of. In addition to that full moon, we have a Mercury retrograde, which is also in Cancer, coming up, as well as Jupiter going into Leo. I want to say a little bit about Jupiter going into Leo. Even if you're not that into astrology, um, this has been an important transit for myself personally, as well as a lot of astrologers have been talking about it. And let me just put it in simple terms, in my own words. This is an important transit for the collective because Jupiter in Leo, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm at the park and someone is cutting the grass, so I hope it's not too loud. I hope it's not too loud. Like I was saying, Jupiter in Leo, though, is a transit that is allowing us, really pushing us to um, release outdated beliefs, okay? Release egotistical intentions, egotistical patterns, egotistical behaviors. And we know our ego serves us good. We know that when necessary and when balanced. But in particular with Jupiter, it's expanding. And the reason why ego comes up, and I have failed to really break this down in other videos. So Cancer, okay? I said Cancer. Okay, so you may have some Cancer placements. Check that out. All right, Sagittarius. But you are a fire sign too. So this Jupiter in Leo influence rather fire signs a little bit more as well. So that's probably why I'm breaking this down. But this Leo is represented by the sun. It reflects the energy of the sun, which is your higher self, your purpose, your propositions, your mission. And so that's why with this Jupiter crossing and expanding, our identities are being highlighted. Our ego is being highlighted. Our power, our ability to empower and be powerful. Okay. So that's why I'm speaking on ego and things like that. Like if you're open, right? Some of this could be uncomfortable, but overall, the intention is to expand into new personalities, which ultimately allow us to expand into new realities. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get into your message for this next 30 days or whenever this aligns with your timeline. Please remember this message is for you if you are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And please remember to check out your other placements. I have done those videos on my YouTube channel. So go look at your other placements as well, okay? This is a live shuffle, Sagittarius. We are in the house. We are live. We are active, honey. So you will hear me shuffling and pulling your cop. See, let me slow down. Mercury retrograde. You will hear me shuffling and pulling your cards live. It sounds like we had a game. Okay, what is it? Lord Child game show. Okay. Y'all like watching game shows? Which one of y'all like watching game shows? Okay, that could be significant. Somebody could be watching a game show at this time, or just enjoy doing that. I feel like somebody used to do that with one of their elders, one of their ancestors, one of their loved ones. Okay, I love me a good Family Feud episode. I always said if I went on there, I would win. I don't know about my family child, but I would win. Okay. Anyway, Sagittarius, enough of my chit chat. Let's see what the spirits have for you. Great Spirit, what do you have for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What would you like to put on the table as far as home and health, romance, family, and career? Take 4 cards. Thank you. I will take 4 cards. Thank you. I will receive 4 cards. Okay. The sun. Y'all, I can't make this up. I just spent all that time talking to y'all about the sun. And that's why the first card that you have out is the sun card. Leo, strength, power. I just heard antiquity. What does that mean? Somebody drop the Webster definition. I'm not playing. If you made it this far and you don't drop the Webster definition, you gatekeeping, and I don't like that. Okay, I know I can look it up myself, but I need you to be a team player. Educate me and the team. Okay, educate us in the house. Anyways, antiquity. I like that. Antiquity. Sagittarius seems to be, every time I do y'all readings, I get real silly. That's why I like y'all. Anyways, but cacti is also important. Okay, there are beautiful cacti here with lotus. Okay, so the southeastern is what southwestern region is what I'm getting. Okay, Texas. I heard Austin, Texas specifically. I'm hearing Albuquerque, Mexico. Very interesting. Okay, New Mexico. I just heard the Bay Area. All right, West Coast, Southwest in the house. But you could also be thinking about traveling there or going there, relocating. I don't know why I just heard 808s and Heartbreak, Kanye West album. If you know something about that, drop a CD. Okay, is that your favorite album? Maybe what song on there? What's the song? 808s and Heartbreak. I don't know. I'm gonna leave that there. That was, I don't know. That's for one person. If that's for you, listen, let me know because anyways, okay, let's focus. The sun card. You are in your power right now. And if you don't feel like it, you are about to feel a surge of power. To be honest, this feels like life after grief. This feels like love after grief. I'll be honest, some of you could have been or feel like you have been in a um in a I don't want to use the word depressive state. And I talked with somebody about this in the last set of readings. I can't remember who it was, but just in a state of not feeling like yourself. And let me say this, y'all, if I may. I had a client the other day, and she just kept saying and referring to, which she has been, and trust me, she said I could share this because I told her, it was a beautiful revelation. And she said I could share. So anyways, so y'all know. um, honestly, I had to cut her off in the middle of it because Spirit hit me so hard with conviction. Like, tell her that I don't want her to feel normal again. I don't want her to feel like normal again because that version of her is why she got herself here. And I just had to say it to her like that, and it kind of was what it was, but it hit in such a beautiful way because the message was, and what I feel like this sun card is giving to you right now, Sagittarius, is you're not going back to that version. Stop that. What is normal? Spirit is saying it's time to figure out your new normal. What is your new normal? Because you're not going back to feeling normal. You're not going back to feeling like that version of yourself because you've outgrown that version. But deeper than you've outgrown it, it's like, I don't know. It's funny because the spirit was being kind of harsh with my client, I'll be honest. And there's a little harshness here too, but more or less, Sagittarius, it really is the message of, stop wanting the things that you've already had. Ooh. So it feels like you are, it's kind of giving 5 of Pentacles, or is that 5 of Pentacles or 4 of Cups? Child, 2 different energies coming through. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one of them. The energy basically is, though, is like having something dangling in your face, but you don't want it because you realize you don't like that thing anymore. You don't like those things anymore. So Spirit is saying, stop wanting the things that you've already had. You've outgrown them. You've already grieved them. Stop crying over spilled milk. And I'm not being dismissive, okay? When this comes to like grief and things, trust me, I'm not. But this is also talking about certain connections with people who mistreated you, who downplayed you, who played with your time, attention, and energy, or even the times when you did that with yourself. Like, okay, Spirit is also saying, okay, stop holding on to that. Stop being shameful. Stop holding that against yourself. Stop guilt tripping yourself. Stop shaming yourself. All of these things. That's the version that you were. Stop crying that you chose. Like, that's who you were then. That's not who you are now, basically. Okay, let me move on. So very interesting that we're starting with the sun. I also just heard the star card. Okay, so that's Aquarius energy. Very interesting. So someone could be connected to an Aquarius at this time. All right, I'll get more cards because I just went in on that sun card. 3 more cards, please. What do we have for the Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in regards to career, love, and family? All right. You have the Father of Fire, the King of Wands. So much fire energy coming out, okay? So much passion. I do think that this upcoming season, July, is going to be in this next month, whenever you hear this, okay? Um, you're gonna, it's like Stella getting her groove back. I just heard Stella getting her groove back, but you're gonna get like a surge of energy. You really, really are going to like have new motivation, I think is a good way to put this. Have new excitement, be feeling eager again about life, about your, whether this is the mundane day to day things that you're feeling eager about, or if this is like, your passions, promotions, specific projects and things. I just feel like there's a return of eagerness, there's a return of passion, a return of creativity for you. And it's very beautiful. But also be careful. I just heard you are highly desired, but are you highly respected? Are you highly sought after? Are you highly provided for? Okay, you are highly desired, but what comes with the desire? Spirit is saying, man, I'm telling you, you got the Son of Fire, the Page of Wands. It is nothing but fire. Okay, first of all, Sagittarius, how are you dealing with another fire sign? Please let me know. Okay, because my partner is a fire sun sign, baby, and I'm barely doing it. Okay. I'm just playing Sagittarius. But you got so much fire out here. So you probably are like a Sag stellium or something like that, child. I don't know your business. But what's significant about this Page of Wands, crown chakra, okay? There are thunderbolts, purple lightning bolts around his head. And he also has pigtails, ponytails. So that could be significant. But this is hinting towards creative, again, energy. You're being activated. You're certainly being activated specifically in the third eye, throat, heart, and solar plexus chakras. I'm going to say that again. You're being specifically activated in the third eye, throat, heart, and solar plexus chakras. Yeah, and also for just a couple of you also are gonna probably be asked, or you have already received some sort of promotion or like elevation as far as leadership. Because this also, going from this King of Wands, Fire, Father of Wands, to the Page, it gives me the energy of mentoring, teaching. But this also does feel like sibling energy, okay? Possibly a younger brother or older brother, or you are the younger or older brother. But regardless, it's just giving like mentor, teaching energy. But whether that is like, because I'm also getting her initiation. So whether that is like you directly teaching or mentoring in the 3D realm, I also just heard be patient, because some of you want this, but it won't come that quick. Because and let me see if I can break this down, Sagittarius, with this crown chakra activation. What I'm seeing and getting is you're gonna be this is, ooh, child. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. You are going to be teaching people in the Akashic. You are going to be teaching people through telepathy. You are going to be teaching people through reading their minds. You're going to be teaching people through just by looking at them, saying one word. Okay, your third eye and your crown are going to really be in a powerful state. And I feel that this is either going to happen before or after some form of promotion or leadership. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull your last card. Um, and then we will wrap this up, Sagittarius. So I don't know. Y'all getting random messages today. Okay, popcorn is important. I don't know if one of y'all love popcorn, like movie popcorn. I know I do. Even though I don't finish that big old bag I always get, I love popcorn. I love popcorn, y'all. Even eating popcorn at home. Okay, so popcorn can be significant for someone. But the sun is very, very significant. Make sure you're getting out in the sun as well, Sagittarius. Meditating in the sun. If you grown, you grown. But I just heard blessing your pum pum in the sun. Okay, if you can do it, baby, do it. Okay, get out there, masculine and feminine. Let the sun touch your bare skin. Okay, let the sun touch your body. Last card you got, very, very interesting. Eight of swords, interference, eight of air. I'm gonna pull another card. I don't think this is gonna be the last because we got to make that make sense with everything else that then came out here. What is this eight of swords? I'm gonna pull out another deck real quick, Sagittarius. Of course, y'all got a curveball. Excuse me, Sagittarius. As I pull out this other deck to clarify, slow and steady wins the race is what I just heard. Slow and steady wins the race. So yeah, something I really like. You remember earlier I said something about patience, right? So I do feel like this is saying don't get in your own way. Okay, do not interfere by being impatient, by being, you know how you can be sometimes. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, y'all can be a bit spontaneous, right? A bit quick on your feet, which is beautiful. But Spirit is saying, be mindful, do not get in your own way. But ooh, okay. I haven't even pulled the other card yet. Thank you, Spirit. This is taking me back to that message with the King of Wands, where Spirit was like, your energy is highly desired. Okay, a card just popped out. Your energy is highly desired, but is it highly respected? Okay, making sure you're not misplacing your energy and or information. Your information is your dreams, goals, desires, passions, right? Because people can interfere with this. Yeah, and with the Three of Pentacles popping out, that's exactly what it's saying. Your efforts, your dreams, your desires, your goals, your plans, your process. And when I get Three of Pentacles, it gives me the energy of a group, okay, in regards to Earth, to Pentacles, to working together. So just be mindful of what you are sharing. Be mindful of how you're directing your energy, so that you do not create interference for yourself or give anyone else the ability to do so. Okay. And that Spirit just also said, and that's confirmation if you do feel like there has been some interference and you've been questioning someone, some connection or anything of the sort, that is why. Okay, is what my Spirit is saying. So be mindful of that. Keep your energy clear. Maybe another reason Spirit is saying get out in the sun. Keep your vibration light. Keep it high. You're gonna need it. It's gonna be hard for it to get low or anybody to even get in the way because there's so much fire here, so much passion. But keeping it light, keeping it high vibrational, okay, is necessary at this time. I love you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. And until next time, peace.